Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so for today we're going to be doing a video going over what is the overall guess or consensus of what people are going to think the anniversary is. Kind of curious. I have a theory it's going to be Kenpachi or Rukia. That's like the main ones I remember seeing, but maybe there'll be some interesting ideas for a different character, even though I'm pretty sure people just come to the names with no actual theories. So either way, let's go on in. If you guys are curious what mine is, I dropped the video. But if you don't want to watch it, it is mainly just me saying I think it's Yuha because of maybe it's like a what if scenario of where he goes down and fights everybody down there. I don't know, or it could just be Kenpachi or something. I think Aaron Yara had the most interesting idea. I'm not going to say what it is. Go watch his video, but it sounds pretty cool. I realistically just want an original form Yuha. That's why I'm coping so hard. But let's see. So we have Sigma Chade. He just says Kenpachi. Let me translate it to English. Kenpachi, thank you. Fair enough. Samuel Battlegun, Rukia, and Kenpachi. The thing is, like, just a one Kenpachi doesn't seem like it could ever hold an anniversary. Like, I love Kenpachi, but just a solo Kenpachi just does not sound enticing, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Ruki and Kenpachi, I don't even know if they've ever said a single word to each other. I honestly can't remember if they have. I don't think they would ever be the only two. I don't know. It would be cool, because then the Rukia fans would finally get their anniversary character, and Kenpachi can finally get a character. Rukia canon 10,000% sure. I assume they mean robot. I assume they mean Bankai Rukia, because obviously the Rukia would have to be Bankai or in original form. I don't see Rukia being some random one, obviously. Nigumoy, I don't know how to say that name. Absolutely Kenpachi. Yeah, like, there's a pretty big hint at it being Kenpachi, where the guy literally, like, comes out of the ground, it looks like, or, like, slashes the ground in half. It just kind of looked like Kenpachi's attack against Remy, but who knows. Next, we have Slothua, Uryu, Bambi, and Kenpachi. I don't see it being Uryu or Bambi. I don't think Uryu will ever get another anniversary character, and I don't think Bambi is going to get a character, since we literally have gotten spoilers. Skip 10 seconds. We got Bambietta leaks for end of month swimsuits, so I don't think she's getting a back-to-back end of month banner. Might end up being Kenpachi, but who knows? Maybe we might end up getting a second trailer, because I do remember the 5th anniversary having a trailer that showed Soul Society, Ichigo versus Byakuya, and then it ended up being original forms, which is realistically what I'm hoping for Yuha. Jade said Kenpachi definitely. As you can see, it's going to be basically the same thing. Maybe Rukia and Kenpachi, I think. I don't know, maybe Grimmy. That would be such a weird banner trio. Like, Rukia and Kenpachi, and then maybe Grimmy. I don't see why Rukia would be on that banner. Because, like, without Asnot, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I feel like Rukia kind of needed Asnot to, like, make herself have a spot. That's just my opinion. I don't know. We have Eric. I think it should be Yuha because of his poem with the number 9. I first thought it could be from Season 1 where Ichigo fought Yuha, but since it should be from Season 2, I can't say. I just don't really see Grammy to be an anniversary. I agree. Like, Grammy is, like, cool and all, but, like, he was alive for 20 minutes and then died. Grammy is nowhere as popular as some other characters. It would make more sense, at least to me, if they would come during second part of it. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Second part of anniversary. Like, I think Kenpachi, and then I guess a Yatru, and then Grammy would be a part 2 realistically in my eyes. If it's only one character banner, I would say Kenpachi based on the trailer, even though I believe it would be Zaraki. The trailer doesn't even make sense because everything is pointing it towards Zaraki. It's just way too obvious to me, so that's why I don't believe it. Wait, everything is so, it's so obvious it's Kenpachi that they don't think it's Kenpachi. I like that. Dinobite, Master Masculine. What? That is too many characters. He wants every single Quincy. That's what he wrote. Okay. When did I heart this? Yumiko, Yuha, or Kenpachi. Corona, Alex, Kenpachi, Grammy, and Liliatru. At least that banner makes sense. Like, Kenpachi, Grammy, and Rukia is so weird. I just don't see it ever happening. Kenny or Yuha with Ichigo. We just got an Ichigo. I do not think we're getting another one. We got 2 Ichigos in the span of a month, which is insane. But Kenny or Yuha, I think, are the 2 big picks for me personally. Then we have Team Money, Yuha and Kenpachi. Sosuke, it's obviously a season 2 fight, so I'm gonna go with Gremmy and Kenny because of the ground splitting up. Yeah, like that's like the main thing. I'm really hoping there's a second trailer because people are speculating that there might be. So I'm kind of hyped for that, and hope maybe it'll point to a completely different character. That'd be kind of funny. Mercedes, Caleb just give us a Kenny already. I personally would think Kenny would be better for part 2, but it's fine. Like realistically, part 1 is usually worse than part 2 anyways. So like, maybe it's fine if Kenpachi's part 2, because then he'll probably get more justice because he'll be considered a limited time character. But who knows? Samurai beats Bankai Rukia and Renji, I guess, or maybe they'll go in round 2. I could see that. I could see that. Bankai Rukia and Renji, and then maybe the Byakuya, or maybe they would throw Asuna in there, or maybe they would throw Mask in there. I don't really know. I think Rukia, Renji, and Byakuya will be really cool for part 2. Zayton is probably Kenpachi. Rukia for part 2 seems safe, but it could be vice versa. Those 2 are the most hyped fights of core 2. That's fair. Yeah, Senjumaru being suppressed fight. I don't even know if they'd have enough time. No, they definitely have more than 6 months since the anime ended. It's been like 8 months, I think. So they definitely had time if they wanted to make Senjumaru anniversary. Victor, Kenpachi, and Gremmy. Yeah. Pause, another Ichigo. Sure, yes, another Ichigo. Chad is yo, okay, let's go. Guys, we're getting an anniversary Chad, okay? He's gonna be the Technique Brave Battle character to round off my triple Chad team. Let's go. Luigi, Shunsui or Shinji. Shunsui or Shinji. Shunsui didn't do a single thing in 1000 Year Blood War besides stand there and talk to Jugrum. Shinji did have his Bankai activation. So he has potential. He does have potential. I just don't see a base Shinji, or only a solo Shinji holding down Anniversary. Realistically, it's either Kenpachi or Nanana. No, nobody knows who this guy is. Kubo couldn't remember his name. He's like, no, I don't know who that is. Oh, that's a good name, and then gave it to him. Lucky could be Rukia. Could be, yeah, let me find an actual sentence. Okay. Kirito with the Kenpachi. It is basically the same stage that Gremmy set for Kenpachi in episode 7. 803. Even put the timestamp. I'm not sure. And for Yuha, I don't know, since we already have an OP Yuha. Plus, I don't know what skill. Okay, but we already have like 7 really good Ichigos, so I don't know. We just got a new one. Plus, I don't know what skill is he going to use for Annie. Well, if it's a original form Yuha, imagine it's just Yuha with like the Almighty or something. It's some weird Beyond Almighty or something. And then he's just like popping off like Yamamoto's Bankai or something. You know? Just make him different. That's what I want. I don't want a canon Yuha. If it's a canon Yuha, I'll be disappointed. I would prefer Kenpachi or Bankai Rukia. But if it's a original form Yuha, I think he would take the cake, realistically. Since we already know his strong attacks are based on the anime, I'm not sure what powers you're going to use if he became the Annie character. I don't see Yuha being Annie, but I could be wrong. I think anybody could be wrong, to be fair. But, I mean, hey, at least you put out your opinion, your thought process. Love it. Yuha versus Yamamoto original. This is what I'm coping for. This is what I want. Even if we have to have a Yamamoto, which he kind of smells funny, I'll be okay with it because we get a Yuha original design. Yuha, Uryu, or Kenpachi. I just don't see the Uryu because he didn't really do that much in the season 2 either. Like I really didn't like how little Uryu ended up doing. I wish he did more. He just kind of watched Jugum. Swimsuit BG9, since they're dropping swimsuit babies. What is my man cooking? He's cooking. Enemies are any still gonna be hype if the characters are Zaraki or Rukia? Just them, I wouldn't personally be hyped. I think it would have to be original forms, like original Bankai Kenpachi or something. Original. I mean, Bankai Rukia, she doesn't technically have her own character in the game, but it's like just her. I wouldn't care too much. Hopefully, there's more than one character to hold me over a little bit, but I think they would service a lot of people. If it's not Kenpachi, I'm not someone. Fair enough. Rukia and Kenny for round 1. Gremmy and Asuna for just a double banner. I don't like it. I don't like that. It should have 3 here in the round 2. I think it's always have 3 in the round 2, by the way. So 3rd anniversary had 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yuha and Yama, the ground cracking reminds me of Yama's summoning. I don't think the ground cracking reminds me of Yama's summoning zombies. I think what it reminds me of is when he like activates his Bankai and it like nicks the ground and the entire ground just explodes. But then again, I guess the ground is like cracking open. So no, actually, is it when the zombies came out? I'd have to rewatch the episode, but I actually think you're right. I'm having like a slight like I'm thinking for once, but kinda cares what these replies are. Thought about that, but the Red Sky and the Wandering taking over Sarate means that this scene's after Yama's death. I mean, it could just be a what if Yama lived. A what if. I really like when BBS actually just does original form, so, you know, maybe this is the way of them making a Season 2 Yama. Laser said maybe Yama. Caleb Goody Company just hoping for original form Yuha because we see a fight with the black ash slashes. Mugetsu for Yama. That would be insane. What? Original form. Okay, well, we do not have a original form Yuha. I don't know what guy this man is saying, unless he means a canon form, because that's what he got. Flies in. Who else would drop with Mugetsu? I mean, I guess, but that was your Blood War in the Sky, so I don't think we're getting an Aizen. Realistically, I just don't see it. If it is somehow miraculously Aizen, that'll be sick, and I would love it. I just don't see an Aizen dropping. And then, Light says Toshiro. I don't see a Toshiro coming either, but who knows? We haven't had one in a little bit. So, that is going to be the video. I said my piece on it, my thoughts. We will find out in like a month's time. Exactly a month, I think. So, take care. Peace out, and let me know down below what you guys think.